gear. I'm Lil Kimmy D, and this has been a crazy year, let me tell you. But we're here.
And I'm Catch. I'm on the cams today. So today we're finally going to install the baffle to the 7.6 drive street triple Toce exhaust system. As you can see here, we got our necessary tools and our new baffle. So this is what it's going to look like if you didn't purchase the baffle with the exhaust initially and you've decided that it's too friggin' loud. This is what you're going to get. So to start off, we have a 12mm wrench, socket, an extendable socket or deep well socket, and a 5mm Allen wrench. We're gonna go ahead and just use it all on one socket instead of having the Allen wrench separately. So Lil Kimmy D is gonna be doing all the maintenance on her own bike today. So let's go ahead and get started, guys.
Hi everyone. So we already explained the tools that you are going to be needing for this installation, and the reason why that I am deciding to put on the baffle is because it's so freaking loud. It's so loud to the point where I can't even listen to music in my helmet, so I would like to enjoy my ride along with some music. So let's get started today. So the first thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take off this cover down here, if you want to zoom in the other side. Alright, so this thing is gonna have to come off so we can, let's see here, install our baffle. I'm gonna have to go on that side.
She's gonna go ahead and remove this bolt here, which is going to start with our Allen wrench.
Oh, lefty loosey, you guys. Yes, I'm that person. Okay.
Now you should just be able to pull it towards the rear of the bike. The rear of the bike.
I am pushing it towards the rear.
That was the front. You were pushing it towards.
Who's doing the install here?
It looks like it does go to the front though.
Oh.
Okay, so now that that's out of the way,
make sure you guys don't lose your grommets either. Those are important.
There's three. There's one, and then these two here.
Almost lost it too.
So next, we had to get that out of the way in order to reach our clamp, so we can undo the tailpipe. And we're gonna use our deep well socket for that, and it's on this side, Kim.
Gosh darn it. Put the blanket on the wrong side, you guys.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a quick correction because I actually grabbed the wrong socket, and I put the bike up on a stand to make it easier. The nut down here is going to be an 11, not a 12. So I do apologize, I grabbed the wrong socket. So she's gonna go ahead and take this loose. No, it's, yeah. If you can move the clamp, then we're loose enough. Can you move the clamp?
You're a clamp.
No, the clamp, not the nut.
Not yet.
Oh, I'm shaking the camera again.
That might do it though.
That did the trick. Okay, so now once you have the clamp loose, now we're gonna go back to the other side, but she's gonna need to bring her 12s with her.
I'm just bringing all of it.
Putting your big head in front of the camera. So next, she's gonna go ahead and remove the 12mm here. There's a wrench on the back, or a nut on the back. We're gonna hold with our wrench on the back.
Give me my thingy.
Socket right here. Click, push the button. Socket right here.
Lefty loosey right.
Wrench on the back. There you go. Flip the wrench over.
I don't need your pity party.
So once that's loose, she's just gonna twist and pull. Twist and pull. There you go.
There she blows.
So there it is.
I just noticed I have 2 bells on my bike.
I don't know why.
I must have forgot about this one.
The one that I put on?
Well, there's one on the other side too.
Which one is that one?
This
the
is,
owl?
yeah.
Oh, that's not the one I put on, I don't think. So all you're gonna need now is to take out these 3 Allen wrench, or yeah, 3 cap screws using your 5mm Allen wrench. Just take it off of the extension.
I do what I want. Please don't lose your parts, you guys.
So this has a little bit of orange high temp RTV on there. It might take a little muscle to separate it.
Are you calling me weak, Michael?
No, I'm saying you might need a little muscle to separate it.
Oh, jeez.
So set it down on the ground. Put your body weight where your left hand is. No. No. And scratch up the bike.
It's not gonna scratch.
When it pops loose.
What
Hey.
is on my foot?
Hey. Get back on your knees. Put your body weight right here and
You
push
do
down on
realize
that.
I weigh 120 soaking wet, right?
Well, not with all that muscle. And then try pushing right there.
Pushing?
Yep. No, here.
Pushing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Try some leverage. You're making me wiggle the camera everywhere. Otherwise, I'll just go get a rubber mallet.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
You're not pushing in the right spot.
Here.
Let's see if I can make this work without a mallet.
Do it on the towel,
Yeah.
please. Oh, that's what you meant. God. Don't mind me, you guys.
So, personally, I would clean this up, me. It's up to little Kimmy D if she wants to clean off the old RTV or not. If so, that requires an extra tool, a scraper, or a whiz wheel. Makes it really quick, but it might take off the powder coat. So
shouldn't we just like sand it down or do a quick?
that would be a whiz wheel. Or you can use, I believe, alcohol to get RTV off. I've just always scraped it.
It's gonna get
Okay, we'll get the chunks off of it then, at least. Break up all the little chunks. You can see there's some right here. The ones on the inside.
I'm good. It's gonna get
So
squished
you're
in
just gonna
anyways.
slide this in the bottom.
This one? This one.
In that one.
All right, you guys. Small into big hole.
Only goes on one way, the 3 holes. So now line them up. Twist it until they line up. There you go.
I feel like Laura Croft matching like
I'm
a
gonna
puzzle.
put the camera down for a minute. Matter of fact, here, take.
So here we are. So I made sure to match up the holes perfectly. It'll be like right there. So now we are gonna put some RTV. Luckily, we got some black RTV and it's high temp. Please, 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 please make sure it's high temp. It is an exhaust.
Right.
So he's gonna spread it along my rim.
I'm not gonna use a lot either.
No, well, make sure you get the edges nice and wet. Like.
That's what she said.
No, like.
No, because it'll splooge out.
Well, you don't do it lightly.
I think I do this enough at work.
Why are you lubing so many rims at work?
Let's not go there. As to why.
Excuse me?
Because I have to keep them from leaking.
Oh my gosh. All right. Hang on, I want to insert.
Well, try lining it up first.
Okay, so make sure it's lined up, you guys, and then we plop it down like so. All right, here you go.
Hold on, not done yet.
Well, the screws will.
No, you put it on both sides.
Both sides.
Of the.
Oh. Oh.
You have to seal both sides. Just enough to keep the exhaust from leaking out. That's what I had our rubber glove over here for. Oh, I got your finger.
Unless you're over the age of 50.
It's for when you're over the age of 50. What are you talking about? Okay.
Here, you want to grab this and I'll screw
So
it in the hole.
Take this back from the lady.
Okay, so now
Hey, it only goes on one way.
Yeah, I know.
That's so that you guys, that's so we can't mess it up and it doesn't mount on the bike properly. Gotta have the bend in the right direction. So now we got it together.
Ooh. Honey, I think we might need longer screws.
No.
You sure?
Yep. Would have came with them if we needed them. Ooh, she learned what the bumpy part of the extension is for.
I also worked on helicopters. You can shut up.
To the other side, don't.
What?
Look, this side lifted up, so now it's
What?
supposed to evenly apply torque to the surface area. Loosen this one a little bit. Now come back over here to this one.
Loosen or tighten?
Tighten.
It's
Okay, go back to this one.
pretty tight.
All right,
already.
good. Now tighten the last one back up. Now see, if you look on this side, it pushed the silicone out when before you had a big giant crack because you tightened one down all the way first.
Is there a torque spec on
No,
this?
that's called not Guten tight. Oof. Here, go grab a rag so you can wipe down the outside of the exhaust.
This is why we have a towel, Michael. Get off my towel.
Get off the towel.
Make sure you clean her out nice and tight. Nice and tidy, sorry, nice and tight. Oh my gosh. Sorry, you guys, this is rated 18 and up.
This is rated Kim can't talk. Look at all this silicone handprints you got on it.
Oh my gosh, it'll burn off. It's my bike.
It's high temp.
No one is.
It's high temp.
Are you gonna be
She literally
deep into my exhaust and be like,
literally
What's
just
this?
said that high temp silicone's gonna burn off, guys.
oh my gosh. Now we're gonna insert this back into the bike.
So basically we're gonna do everything in the reverse, guys.
This is what
Twist and push. Not pull. Reverse. Push.
you're
Aw.
one step ahead of me.
Mine's way over there.
Alright. Where's my hole at?
I'm gonna walk around a little bit. So she's gonna get back on. All right. And so with that decibel killer, guys, it's gonna come out a little bit. So your pipe is probably gonna slide on further than it was before, so no worries there.
Oh crap, can you switch me over?
What'd you do with it?
Am I sitting on it?
Probably.
Oh shit. Oh.
There we go. Make sure you start threading that with your fingers before you use the...
I already did a little bit.
All right.
Is it not turning? All right. Oh, shit.
Need a little help?
No.
I said help. Is it not grabbing the nut?
Listen, I'll grab your nuts. Got this.
I'd rely on that.
There we go. It just needed to be pushed up.
I was gonna say, let's try pulling it in some, see if it grabs.
Righty tighty, you guys.
That's good. Don't need to over torque it. It's a rubber boot for a reason.
All right.
So now we need our 11 millimeter,
Which is
right here, and our Allen wrench.
right here.
And we're gonna go back to the other side.
Okay. All right, make sure you guys ensure that the boots
You gotta
are...
tighten the exhaust clamp. You have to tighten the exhaust clamp with the 11 millimeter.
You didn't even hear my...
I heard your... Pull it down though, pull it down, pull it down. Twist it down right there and tighten.
Which way
Flip
is
the
your...
switch.
Oh, you have a
Righty-tighty.
switch.
Hold that clamp, yep. Not too far down, but right there. Hold on, let's see where we're at on the pipe. So you can push it forward some. That works. Clamp her down.
I want to know where my 10 mil is, but this is an 11.
Your 10 mil ratchet wrench,
Yeah.
I believe, is in the electrical toolkit in the basement. I believe. Is that a frickin' mosquito? Huh? Oh my gosh. First one I seen this season. Nice and tight on that.
Remember, guys, you don't tighten using this side. You tighten using this side. You don't
What?
What?
Oh, you talking about on a ratchet wrench?
Yeah.
You don't tighten with an opened end wrench, period. That's tight enough though.
Woo.
You're gonna, hey, what, stop.
Yeah.
With the over torquing.
It's not.
Okay, hold on, I gotta set this down. Oh, lost it. There we go.
So right now we have this all tightened up,
We'll have to order another one of
and upon discovery,
these. Upon discovering,
yes,
I have discovered.
Asian English, upon discovery, the grommets that we were so telling you guys about.
Well, this grommet's good. This one tore when taking it apart. This is the second time we've had it off, and of course the heat, the dirt, the grime. This one tore upon removal. So I'm gonna piece it back together for now and slide it back into its little hole. We'll have to order more grommets, which is no big deal. They're just grommets.
You have big hands on camera, honey.
So now it's gonna be kind of funny because the plastics aren't off. You gotta get,
Here's my other bell.
that's the one I got you. So this piece right here, this piece right here slides into one of the bushings, and then there's going to be one up front. I don't know if you can see it, but it's down there.
It's right here.
That has to slide into the other one. Yep. So try to line that front one up. We'll just back up while Kim struggles with this.
Oh, you shut your dirty mouth. Oh, she's in.
All right,
Look at
grab
that.
your...
Pure skill, you guys. I have a small head, so it makes it easy to like lay down here.
Grab your nut and your spacer.
Don't
your
forget.
Cap screw in your spacer. Spacer. There you go.
Don't forget your nuts, you guys. Nut insert here. Did I not
20
line?
minutes for a baffle.
Gosh darn it. Did I not line this up?
Use that little head of yours and stop twisting it to the left.
I'm not using
God darn it, why'd you kick the camera?
Cause you in my way, ho. Oh. Cause I pushed it forward too far.
Pulled it back too far.
Pushed it forward.
No, pulled it back.
Same.
No, not the same. Don't over torque that either.
I won't over twerk. I won't over twerk it.
You're gonna twerk?
Okay. All right, you guys ready for the sound test? Crap.
So as you guys saw in the opening to this video was the original start and flyby. So we'll gauge from there because we didn't want to heat the exhaust up before taking it apart for you guys. So we just threw in the original video clips. And now we're gonna go ahead and do a cold start and some revs. Oh my gosh, that's so much quieter. What are you talking about?
So loud still.
Dude, that's a lot of silence.
So, for all of you who are watching right now on their phone, your phone isn't going to give you justice of the real bass that
This GoPro camera's not gonna give you the real justice. It's a lot deeper with the decibel killer in there.
It's very
Before
deep.
it had high tones, but it wasn't like
I'm
screaming.
going to do a quick walk around for you guys so you guys can hear the bike on all angles. Ooh. Bumping my beer can. Okay, so
From the rider's position, almost here.
what's starting to rain?
Wow, good job.
Hey.
So basically the rider's position without a helmet on.
Oh,
That's a lot different.
it's clean.
It's a lot different. It's a major difference in the way that exhaust sounds.
So while he goes gets himself set up, I had to run because the other camera died. So he is gonna be doing the flyby simply because I was drinking, and you guys already know better. You don't drink and ride. It's a big no-no. You shouldn't ever even drink a single beer when you're riding. It's a huge no-no. I'm the type of person who needs 100% of their senses intact when I ride. because you're not worrying, not only are you worrying about yourself, but the people around you. And you have to have that extra sense to avoid any collision. And then my son decided to come out. He's almost as tall as me, so hopefully he'll be turning up here soon, and we will show you guys the Flyby. And I actually hear him right now.
I see him.
Okay, so he is turning around now, and then hopefully he does the engine braking like I discussed, because everyone, I don't know about you guys, but I love the sound of engine braking, especially with a really good exhaust on. And then he is coming up now. All right, make room for Daddy.